On a Sunday morning, Yeon-woo is looking at his brother's photograph who disappeared 5 years ago, and the first thing he hears about him is 5 years in an obituary. His mother, despite being gravely ill, spent the last years of her life searching for her lost son. After she passed away, Cha volunteered to be dispatched to Africa as he gave up on finding his brother. He was sure that he won't have any reason to visit Korea again. However, his fate had some different plans. After some time, his brother's body was discovered alongside a picture and a pocket watch. In the picture, Cha's brother was wearing armor, which made Cha suspect that he was shooting a movie. The only thing that comes to my man's mind after seeing armor is a frickin' movie? After seeing the pocket watch, he remembers that he was the one who gave him the watch on his college entrance exam. Back when he gifted his brother the watch, he was overjoyed. For his brother, this pocket watch was way more stylish compared to others. Cha even had his name engraved on the watch. However, the manufacturer got the spelling wrong, and he spelled Cha as Ka. He wanted to get it fixed, but his brother refused. Cha was told that the watch is broken. However, as soon as he opens it, he's baffled to see that it is still working. Suddenly, he starts hearing his brother who is telling his life story. Cha gets scared as there's no device installed in the watch. I would shit if something like this happened to me, and I'm not even joking. This is scary. As his brother is telling him his story, he apologizes for all the things he had to go through because of him. He tells him that he just wanted to get some medication to cure their mom and thought that he would be back quickly, but things didn't turn out his way. He further tells him that he received a strange message one day in which he was asked if he wanted to participate in a tournament and that his wish will come true if he succeeds. Under normal circumstances, he would have ignored such messages, but his mother's emaciated condition compelled him to take this step. After accepting their offer, he started having weird dreams. But after some time, he realized that they were not dreams, but reality. Supernatural species, including elves, dwarves, and even dragons, were roaming around and soaring through the skies. At the center of that world was the Sun God's Tower, with rumors that if you somehow manage to climb, you become a god. Fair deal, I would say. How often do you climb a tower named Sun God's Tower? Anyway, he was never interested in any of that, as he wanted the all-cure medicine located inside the tower in the form of an elixir. After some time, he managed to gather some comrades and formed his own team to climb the tower, but he had realized that this place is far too dangerous for normal humans. Fast forward to some months, he decided to run away from home, as he thought that it would probably take half a year to find the elixir, and with that he cut his connection to the real world. The team he had formulated was named Artia, and it was the best in every aspect, which made him confident. But after some time, he realized that their rate of conquest is far slower than he expected, and it would take him some more time to find the elixir. That same year, they had a conflict with a high-ranking clan, and as they decided to solve things with discussion, things got even worse, and a war broke out. Amidst this war, he found the love of his life, and things had calmed down a bit. There was a war going on, and my man was busy making love. He's a role model for today's youth. However, much to his dismay, another war broke out. And this time around, there was even a traitor, which resulted in discord among the clan as everyone started to get suspicious of each other. These things took a heavy toll on his body as he became an addict. He even started drugs. This man is a menace. Things got even worse as half of his clan got wiped out in the war, and his body started deteriorating. Even the woman he loved stabbed him in the back and left him. In the end, he is alone. He wonders at what point things went wrong as he managed to find the elixir, but he can't take it back since he's surrounded by enemies. At that moment, he realized that there is just one person who is on his side, and that person is his brother, Yeon-woo. And this is the reason he's leaving behind these messages, because he believes that his brother will obtain the elixir and deliver it to their mom. Cha, who is listening to all this, is insanely mad. As soon as it turns dark, Cha feels that something is changing inside his body as he is able to feel the flow of mana. He had somehow managed to activate the system that resulted in his awakening, even though the process is incomplete, as his body is not ready. Filled with rage and the desire for revenge, Cha vows that he will avenge his brother in that world. Chapter 2 begins after looking through the system. Cha realizes that it is almost like a game, and that his abilities are still lacking even though the system adjusted them for him. He even has some insane abilities, including cold-blooded that allows him to nullify any mind control, including denouncement or brainwashing, and the Dragon's Eye that allows him to view any person or object's abilities beforehand. He remembers that his brother formulated a contract with an ancient dragon and realizes that this eye belongs to him. He is also granted heightened senses, which go really well with his overall abilities. However, the ability that caught his eye was clairvoyance, which he believes is because of this pocket watch. Why do these protagonists always get some insane abilities? At this point, they're just cheating. After going through all his stats, Cha believes that he is finally prepared to go out and take revenge. He knows that his brother would have wanted him to locate the elixir and disappear quietly. But being the person he is, Cha cannot do that. On his way to the gate, Cha took care of all his affairs, including putting his house up for sale and taking a leave from his job. Why did he sell his house for? What is he going to do after returning? Become homeless, maybe? He even bought a new bag and some supplies, including ration, some knives, and a first aid kit. He also wanted to get some guns and explosives from the black market, but realizes that he cannot continuously supply himself with magazines, so they would be useless after some time. Upon reaching the park where the gate is supposed to appear, Cha reveals that the first round has been going for quite some time, and that the players who start late are given an advantage based on how late they commence. In the end, all of this is about points, with the newcomers being provided with some hidden pieces they can take advantage of. As he's looking at his pocket watch, a mysterious gate appears in front of him, and he enters it without hesitating to the people who made his brother miserable. From this point on, his name is Cha Jung-woo. Upon entering the gate, he comments that this place is the same as he saw in his brother's journal. This tower is basically an entrance exam that grants people the opportunity to become a god, and in order to climb the tower, one must prove themselves worthy. Cha is eager to complete this tutorial to meet those people who hurt his brother Jung-woo. With Jung-woo's journal, Cha already knows that in order to climb the tower, he has to pass the test with an overwhelmingly insane high score. Nothing less than first place would be justifiable. He also realizes that he has to gather those hidden pieces and upgrade his incomplete body. If he still can't get first place with all this information, I'm quitting this manhwa. As Cha is preparing his things, a goblin approaches and greets him. Cha instinctively assumes a battle position, which baffles the goblin as he reveals that he is indeed the manager and guide of this floor, so there's no need for this. Hearing this, Cha puts down his knives and lends the goblin his ears, stating that his advice can be valuable for him in future. The goblin realizes that Cha already knows about him, as he thought he's just some shy person who likes wearing a mask. He tells him that the tutorial is divided into 7 different blocks, with each block having its own characteristic environment and trial. He further tells him that their score will be determined by how well they perform in the tests, and in the end, the scores will be added together. So you're telling me that Cha's brother managed to complete this tutorial without any special training? Was he even a human? Hearing this, Cha inquires about the significance of scoring high, to which the goblin replies by stating that the higher you score, the better rewards you will get. Cha then questions him regarding the deadline for this tutorial, and as the goblin tells him that the task has a deadline of 30 days, he further tells him that 1 week has already passed, and the first group is already way ahead, making it impossible for a newcomer to catch up to them. The goblin also advises him to formulate a party with people to make it easy for him to clear stages. Cha, however, is concerned that the points will get distributed among the party members, and he won't be able to achieve the high score. Hearing this, the goblin relieves him that he will be rewarded according to his endeavors. According to the goblin, players like Cha usually die in the beginning, as they attempt to go solo and become a sight to watch. With this, Cha tells him that he is ready to take on the tutorial. The goblin snaps his finger and disappears, with a timer appearing beside Cha. This marks the beginning of Cha's attempt to avenge his brother. Will he be able to complete this tutorial alone? What do you guys think? That's it, folks. If you'd like me to continue with this manga, comment continue in the comment section below. If you'd like to watch more manga or manhwa recaps like this, subscribe to my channel. Sayonara!